trying propping that up instead so that it's a little bit less of the shaky cam thing, and so that I can maybe get a better angle. It's a little bit weird because I'm talking towards the window because that was the nearest surface of an appropriate height. There aren't really many things in this room. I have my bed and stuff propped up on boxes as makeshift tables for my vanity and my altar. I haven't been praying much recently. I haven't even set up the candle circle at my altar. Haven't been meditating. I've barely been exercising. I'm not eating well out here, and I know I should be working on that, and it's hard. And a lot of my food and body image stuff has been really bad. I don't really have much to add to the video that I made a few minutes ago, but mostly I wanted to see if I could improve a little on the camera quality. My skin's still going to be super shiny because it's been a full day and I haven't powdered recently and I'm oily as fuck. I just can't sleep, and I'm lonely, and I'm bored, and those have become general states of being for me rather than temporary moods. And it doesn't matter where I am in my mood cycles, whether I'm up or I'm down, and I think the antidepressants are helping, but it's been worse lately. It's been worse. Not anywhere near as bad as I've been, but I do feel like lately, whereas normally when I'm on the antidepressants, they sort of push me towards hypomania as a general state. I've also had slipping back into depression, low-grade depression, mild depression, but depression nonetheless. And I do think it has a lot to do with being separated from my friends, my normal support networks, from any sense of order. I'm not only bad at journaling, I'm bad at regulating my sleep schedules, my eating schedules, my life in general. And Smith provides a structure for that. Being in school provides a structure for that. Work does to a degree provide a structure for that. And I need that structure because I can't provide that. I can't make that happen. I can't be the sole person making things in my life work for me. I need other people to help and invite me places and suggest things for me to do. I need to be given assignments. I need to have something to do that isn't just me saying, I'm gonna go do a thing. And I don't know how much those needs are really being met. And I think that's why I've kind of been struggling sometimes. Of course, I make that sound a lot prettier and not so bad when I tell anyone at home or at work. I brush things off, and I brush things off internally too. I tell myself, oh, well, you're just settling in, and okay, you don't know that many people, but you know some great people at work, and weekends, it's easy to be bored on weekends. You have nothing to do. Go find something to do. There's plenty to do. You're in the city. If you're bored, that's just because you're not trying hard enough. I think I frequently tell little lies to myself and deny a lot of things and minimize a lot of things. And I know that I do that in my interactions with other people. Lately, I've been coming to terms with some of past things that I've minimized and told myself weren't that big a deal, or that if they were still affecting how I interacted with the world, it was me blowing things out of proportion. I don't feel like listing those things or talking about those things right now. I'm not sure what audience these videos are going to. Definitely a large part of it's for me. I have a sense that at some point I'll want to look back and see where I was. And I really hope that when I look back at these at some point, it's from a perspective where I'm doing a lot better and I'm more stable and I have the right balance of meds for me. And I feel weird about the fact that my depression's kind of coming back because I'm still on meds, so are they not working? But also, I liked that I had just been up for so long, and I knew it wasn't really that I was completely doing better. I mean, I was doing better. I made a lot of progress in my recovery in various ways in the past year. But also, with where I was with my meds, I had been in a state of mild hypomania for a very long time. And it felt good. And maybe sometimes I would do little impulsive things. And I don't know. Sometimes it was a little bit weird, but it felt like I was finally really doing the college thing, you know? If I was all sort of like, woo, let's get high and make bad decisions, then that's just college, you know? And I was able to be so productive. And I got through finals despite having a concussion and against a ton of everyone's medical advice, and basically everyone told me to get extensions and I didn't. And from purely a health perspective, maybe that was bad. And I do think it's a sign of how hard I push myself, and I know that's not ideal. But I felt so accomplished, and that's the thing is I've been able to say, look how well I'm doing academically now. And I've made strides socially. And look how I'm doing in my recovery, although I feel like it's not good that I guess I quantify mental illness and recovery related things like gold star in the sticker chart for me, like it's supposed to be some, pass the test and you're done, even if it is an ongoing process, but it's not a linear process by any means. I can't say, like, I'm up to this point and I'm never going to go back and it's just forward from there. And I think that's part of the thing is I was like, I'm doing so well and I'm never going to go back to how badly I was doing. But lately it's felt worse. Not anywhere near as bad as some things in the past. And if I choose to post this video anywhere or share it with anyone, I don't want you to worry that I'm seriously struggling. Lately I've felt like something big is going to happen though. Like, is it weird to feel like think like I'm able to sense that I'm going to have to fuck up more seriously before I can really turn things around. I don't know. Some people who've struggled with various things talk about hitting rock bottom and then coming back from it. And I almost feel like the point that I reached at my lowest wasn't bad enough. And like I need to go back and hit rock bottom before I can get better. And I know that's illogical, and maybe that's a sign of how much I've told myself that my problems aren't enough for anyone to care or to really take action against them. And maybe it's total bullshit and I'm just gonna keep getting better, and my sense that something is going to happen is totally off, because whatever mild precognitive ability I've previously shown has been limited to dreams of random insignificant incidences in my own life, which sounds hella fucking weird even if I've talked with you about that before to anyone else seeing this. But like, I've had glimpses of moments in the future, but never anything that mattered in any way. Didn't matter to my life, didn't matter in the grand scheme. I've never really predicted anything. I just saw a scene before it happened, and not an important scene. So there's really no reason to think that I'm right when I feel like there's something that's going to happen. And when that combines with my anxiety and my paranoia, and I start to think that something's going to happen, not in that I'm going to fuck up, but when I start to be afraid of outside forces, that's a little bit real, because there are legitimate reasons for me to be anxious as I go about my life, but most of that is irrational and baseless paranoia talking. So I'm going to stop recording, and I'm gonna get ready for bed and try to sleep, because I should. And tomorrow I'll do something with my life. I'm not going to let this time in LA be a time of backsliding if I can help it. I say that, and some part of me says, what do you have to slide back into? All your problems are bullshit anyway. The struggle is real. Good night.